Hey guys, this is Nate with the Rule of Thirds, and we are giving a quick rundown on the Galaxy S22 Ultra here. I'm about to say, Chris recently did a video about the tablet. I'm going to do a video about the phone here, so I'm just going to kind of give you my rundowns, what I like, what I dislike. Not doing anything like a camera test or anything like that. There's 101 of those, but just kind of what I have liked about the device, what I don't like about the device, if anything. Yeah. So, I mean, without further ado, so we'll get into obviously the first things I do like. First and foremost, it's a note. The note has been my favorite phone line. Just period point blank. I like the pen. I use the pen a lot. Not everybody does, and for the people who don't, I mean, this phone may not actually even be that exciting. But for me, a stylish user, yes. Waiting for this thing to come back was an absolute godsend. The screen on this thing is absolutely bonkers. Like legit, it is. It's nuts. Like Samsung always makes nuts screens though. So I mean, is that really anything special or anything new? I mean, probably not. They always make really good screens. But once again, I'm impressed. Going from a Note 20 Ultra that also did 120 hertz, but it was locked at 1080p. Being able to finally get back to 1440 and get the 120 hertz, and it actually being able to get on the 1 hertz, dope. Camera quality. Once again, I came from a Note 20 Ultra. In some areas, it's not that big of a jump. The main camera sensor and stuff like that, it's better, but it's not so much better than like, damn, this makes my Note 20 Ultra look like trash. It doesn't. Now, what it does make my Note 20 look trash is zooming. The times 10 and times 30 zoom on this phone are beautiful. They actually work as intended, and you can use them as an actual picture. Um, I mean, there's not even too many other phones I can actually say I can do that with even now. And I use a bunch of different devices on the daily. I have a Galaxy Z Flip. I have an iPad Pro. I have my S22 Ultra here now. I had a Note 20 Ultra up until a few days ago. I've used the iPhones. I work for Verizon, so I use a lot of devices all the time, and I take a lot of pictures. And I kind of like constantly test these devices out. Yeah, beautiful, no complaints. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a camera test. There's 101 videos for that. You go watch one of them. Uh, I'm just going about what I like about, essentially what I like about the camera, and what I feel about it is, camera's dope. Can't complain. So next, storage. So I have the 512 gig version with 12 gigs around. Uh, it comes in three other sizes: 128, 256, 1 terabyte. The 128 gig version only has 8 gigs around. I don't think anybody's going to notice that on the day-to-day usage. At least not your average consumer. Maybe if you're a power user or something like that, you'll feel it. But I mean, I don't. And the only thing I do really on my phone is take pictures, play games, and watch a bunch of videos and stuff like that. I would say I'm a heavier user of my phone, but I wouldn't. I don't know if I'm probably. I don't use it for like work and stuff like that. I have actual work phone for anything like that. Um, just just goodness, just dope. Like I got the 512 only because I was originally gonna get a 256. And they were upgrading storage for free, so I figured why not? If I'm gonna be spending the same amount for the 256 as the 512, I might as well get the 512. And I got a 512. It's beautiful. Let's see. Let's see. We went over battery life. We went over the cameras, which are very. I like them a lot. We went over this beautiful screen. Like I said, the Quad HD at 120 hertz has been absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about some things that I don't like actually. I actually wish that they would finally just do away with the curved display. Um, Looking at the S22 and the S22 Plus with their flat displays, I wish this had it. I'm kind of just over the curved displays. While the Note is still my favorite phone, and even with this being a curved display, it's still my favorite phone. Um, yeah, I wish they would go back to being flat. Next, I mean that's really kind of my only complaint about the phone. Really, actually, is the fact that it's not flat. I mean, that's it. That's one pet peeve. Oh, no more expandable storage. Well, like I said, I got a 512 gig model. My old Note 20 Ultra had expandable storage still. Like, I'm not too peeved about the headphone jack. I mean, I have 1,001 pairs of wireless headphones, so that doesn't bother me. But I did still use the SD card. I have 128 gig SD card that's just useless now because it can't fit in this. Now I really don't have anything else to put it in. So I mean, that part did kind of suck there. Won't lie. So I guess from there it'd be performance. I do play a lot of games on my phone. I have Game Pass. I play a lot of just any games from the Play Store, so on and so forth. Game Pass works absolutely beautiful on this device. Now, sad thing is, I used to have a Razer Kishi game controller there. It does not fit this phone. I had to reorder a new controller, but the Razer Kishi is too thin for this device. The thickness of the S22 Ultra, just a little bit too much, just too thick. It's just too thick for it. But other than that, playing games on here with the games that I have been able to play with just the touchscreen sensitivity, absolutely beautiful looking. 5G is a real thing. I can say that. Well, I'll say I happen to be in an area where we hit a lot of C-band and we even have ultra wideband in a couple areas. And let me tell you, Game Pass on that is absolutely beautiful. I'm a PC guy, so I've actually never owned an Xbox. I've pretty much been PlayStation PC my whole life. So having a device that lets me get all those Xbox games still and be portable with it, beautiful. I mean, I guess that's just kind of it. Those, like I said, these are just kind of my first impressions. That maybe I'll do a more deep dive review once once I've had the phone for maybe a week, a month, 30 days, something like that. But yeah, good device. I would recommend it. I also recommend this case. It's directly from Samsung. They're silicone cases with the straps. This thing is beautiful. It is great. But yeah, that's been it. That's Nate with the Rule of Thirds. Like I said, just talking about this phone. This good phone. Go get it if you can. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.